Good day, kids! Today we're going to discuss TLE Agriculture 6, Module 6, Lesson 14, Preparing and Applying Organic Fertilizer. This is Teacher Sandy Cinco. Let's begin. Learning Competency, TLE 6 AGOE-6 perform systematic and scientific ways of caring orchard trees or seedlings such as watering, cultivating, preparing, and applying organic fertilizer. Specifically, this video will help you to use different ways of preparing organic fertilizer and pesticides. Number 2, explain the benefits of using organic fertilizer and locally made pesticides towards sustainable development. And the last, observe healthy and safety measures in formulating fertilizer and organic pesticides. Organic fertilizers are essential source for plant nutrients and a soil conditioner in planting fruit trees. However, during application process, you should take some extra precaution considering that even it is organic fertilizer, it is also hazardous and might be too risky to your health. Avoid splashing, spilling, leaks, spray drift, and contamination of clothing. Never eat, drink, or chew while using fertilizer. If a fertilizer-related emergency occurs, call the attention of your parent. Fertilizer is any substance added to the soil that promotes the healthy growth of plants. They are classified into two types: organic and inorganic. Let's define inorganic. It is artificial fertilizer made from chemicals, either liquid, soluble, and granular form. Advantages and disadvantages of inorganic fertilizer. Advantages: odorless and handy. Next, always available in the market and fast production. Disadvantages: made of chemicals. Next is it is hazardous to animals and it is expensive. Makes the soil infertile. And last, becomes dependent to fertilizer. We're talking about the soil. So the soil becomes dependent to fertilizer. Organic fertilizer, on the other hand, is a natural fertilizer from decayed matter, animals, and other natural sources. Advantages: natural, easy to produce, promote the growth of beneficial organism, adds more nutrients to the soil, and very high in production. Disadvantages: foul odor, and it takes time to prepare. So preparing organic fertilizer take a long time period, but provides a lot of help to plants. Now let's discuss some of examples of organic fertilizers. These are some examples. Manure comes from animal waste such as livestock. These are big animals. And poultry or chicken waste. Next, humus comes from decayed matters from plants and animals mixed with soil. Go to the next. Green manure comes from decayed plants. Next, compost comes from decomposed biodegradable waste in a pit. Next is basket compost. Composting home garbage in container. That's why it's basket compost. Next is compost heap, also called a compost pile. Liquid fertilizer are made from the juice of plants and vermin compost through the process of concoction. So it allows the juice to decompose with red sugar or molasses in a container. And last is the vermicompost. It comes from the waste of vermin or what we call earthworm. Now let's discuss the benefits of using organic fertilizer. Okay, the following are the benefits. First, it increases the yield. Then, it also adds soil nutrients necessary for plant growth. Next, it improves the soil condition and texture. It breaks up clay soil, helps sandy soil retains moisture, and relieves compaction. And the last, it balances the pH soil. Soil pH is the degree of acidity and alkalinity of the soil. Now, we will discuss the steps in making compost pit. 1. Choose a place where to make a compost pit or fertilizer. The place should be near the water supply and should also be well drained. Number 2. Gather crop residue, animal manures, and other wastes and bring them to the preparation site. Cut the composting materials into small pieces. Number 3. Dig a hole in the ground with a garden shovel measuring at least 1 meter deep by 2 meters width and 3 meters length. Number 4. Layer the crop residues and other waste raw materials inside the pit about 30 centimeters thick. Number 5. Cover the crop residue and other waste with a layer of animal manure to a thickness of about 5 to 8 centimeters, followed by 2 to 3 centimeters of good soil. And number 6, repeat the step number 4 and 5 until the compost pit becomes full. Number 7, water the pile until it is sufficiently moist. So you have to water regularly. Number 8, turn or mix the pile with spading fork after 3 weeks. Then again after 5 weeks. Number 9, harvest the compost in 3 to 4 months. That's the topic and the steps in making compost pit. Now we will discuss how to prepare fermented plant juice or FPJ. These are the materials. 2 kilograms of young leaves, shoots of vigorously growing plants like sweet potato, kangkong, and alugbati. 1 liter or kilogram of molasses or brown sugar. Half liter of water, no chlorine. These are the procedures. Number 1. Gather any of the following materials such as banana shoot, young shoots, or of either kangkong, alugbati, or sweet potato. Number 2, chop the plant material that you want to use as FPJ or fermented plant juice into small pieces. Number 3, collect 2 kilograms and mix with 1 kilogram of molasses or brown sugar and 1/2 liter of water. Put the mixture inside the earthen jar or plastic container. Cover the container with either cold newspaper or Manila paper. Number 5. Place the container in a shady and cool place and allow to ferment for 7 days. Number 6. Collect the fermented juice and strain using cheesecloth to separate the solid from the liquid portion. Number 7. Put the fermented juice in bottles or plastic containers and store in a cool, dry place. This is how we prepare fermented plant juice. Now let's discuss the benefits of using organic pesticides. The use of pesticide may be necessary to protect and prevent plants and trees from getting damaged due to infestation. Following are some of the advantages and benefits of using pesticides. First, insect pests life cycle will be stopped. So in effect, infestation will be lessened. Next, prevents the spread of plant diseases. Next, the growth of plant will continue to progress and higher yield or production is expected. The best thing about using organic pesticide is that it is not harmful to humans and other animals. There is no side effect to health. It can sustain the budget of growers because it is affordable. The materials are readily available within the community and it is very easy to prepare. Now, we will discuss all about preparing organic pesticide. First is the ingredients. 1 cup of red chili. Next, 1 roll of makabuhay or bitter plant. 1 whole garlic and 1 cup warm water. Materials needed for this preparation: apron, face mask, hand gloves, knife, chopping board, medium bowl, empty glass bottle or spray bottle, funnel, and piece of clean cloth. These are the procedures. Number 1, chop all ingredients into pieces. Put in a bowl, squeeze, and then filter using another clean cloth. Add water. Next, use funnel transfer to transfer the solution to the empty or spray bottles. And the number 3 procedure, spray to infected plants. The effectivity of the solution lasts only for 3 days. Make sure it is already consumed before the time of expiration. Next, we will discuss safety measures in preparing fertilizers and organic pesticide. Okay. First, always wear PPE or personal protective equipment such as face mask, hand gloves, apron, working clothes, and boots. Next, always read the instruction before doing the activity. Follow the guide of proper posture while working to avoid straining your back. Next, check the working condition of tools before using them. Next, never leave your work unattended, especially when using ingredients that are about to be mixed. Next, measure all ingredients properly and follow the correct procedures. Do not deviate from instructions provided. Always focus on the work at hand. Avoid distractions. Next, avoid exposure to pesticides. This is important. Maintain A clean, working place and free from any disturbances. Never forget to take a bath and clean thoroughly after working. Now let's remember, organic fertilizer takes a long period of time for the preparation, but it provides a lot of help to plants to grow healthy. The organic fertilizer promotes the growth of beneficial organisms and add more nutrients to the soil. Some examples of the organic fertilizers are manure, humus, compost, green manure, liquid fertilizers, and vermicompost. That's our lesson for today. I hope you learned a lot. Thank you very much for listening. Until next time. Bye.